New York City is known for its shopping, for the big boutiques and the brand names, but one of the things that it really does best is vintage or thrift and consignment shopping. And let's be clear on what the difference is. So vintage or a vintage shop means pre-worn clothing that's typically from another era. So, at this point, yes, 90s maybe counts as vintage, but we're talking early 90s and before that. Thrift and consignment can be more contemporary clothing. So consignment means that someone's dropping it off at the store and they'll get paid once it gets sold. So that's usually where you're gonna find something that's in season or maybe a season or two old. And someone bought it, they spent a lot of money on it, they wore it a bit, and now they're done and they wanna get a return. So it really depends what you're looking for. If you want to get some current clothing, maybe a little cheaper, then you wanna look at consignment. And if you wanna get some super individual, one-of-a-kind pieces, that's where you want to look at vintage. A few things to keep in mind when you're shopping either of these stores is fit. You can always get something tailored to be smaller, you're never going to get it bigger. So you can definitely go a size up, or if something feels a bit loose or baggy, you can definitely purchase that and then get it tailored. If it feels too tight, you're never going to be able to fix that. And that's the same thing with shoes. So anything with vintage or thrift or consignment, when you're looking at it, it's not sized the way when you go into a boutique and you say, I'm a size 10 or a size 4. You're just going to have to try things on and then use your imagination to think, what can I do to make this work? And the plus side is that, you're getting this on discount. So it's worth spending the money to tailor it. Take a dress that's maybe a little looser and bring it to a quality tailor and spend $20 or $25 getting it fit perfectly to you. And that's the benefit of vintage or thrift. I mean, you're not going to get a contemporary piece of clothing that's one of a kind and custom measured to you. If you go vintage, you can find something maybe from the 70s, like a cool maxi dress. And maybe it's a bit big, but you spend another $20 getting it tailored and you have a one-of-a-kind piece that you've got for under $50. Another thing to keep in mind is digging. You gotta put in the time. Most vintage stores in New York and thrift stores are merchandised pretty well, so they put things in certain styles and certain colors and certain eras. But you definitely want to take the time to go through every piece because you never know what's going to be hidden. And a lot of the times, there's a lot of people in there and they're moving things around. It's worth spending that time to find that hidden treasure that no one else saw. The one thing you never want to do is buy something that's stained. It may seem like a good idea because you're going to get it for a really cheap price. It's not worth it. You're not going to be able to get it out and you're never going to wear it. So if something has a red wine stain or if something even looks like it's just got a mark on it, it's probably been washed a few times. Someone's also probably taken it to the dry cleaners, and if they didn't get it out, you're not going to get it out. So definitely look for clean things first and foremost. Then make sure if it doesn't fit you perfectly, it's on the bigger size, and then just make sure to dig. If you're in the Soho area, I love 11 on Prince Street. They have a great mix of sort of consignment, definitely some vintage sort of 70s Americana style, and then some current products that they design as well. For really good consignment and sort of current season stuff, you should look at like a Tokyo 7 in the East Village or Beacon's Closet in Brooklyn. And those are places that just, everyone in New York uses them, and you're gonna get the mix of the high and the low, and it's gonna be contemporary and from current seasons, and you're gonna save so much money.